Hi there. This is my second review for The Dark Knight. Last one I dressed up as the Joker because I just finished watching it on Wednesday. I work for the movie theater, so I get to see it for free, an advanced preview. I've seen the movie now a total of 5 times, in parts though, not sitting there, because I don't even think there's enough time in 5 days to watch this movie. In 2 days to watch this movie 5 times. I don't know how to tell you how good this movie was. There's a pencil trick. If you're gonna see the movie, which you definitely should. If you don't see this movie, you are gonna miss out on all the things that are good in the world, or evil in the world, or whatever the hell you want to call it. So see this movie. There's a thing called a pencil trick in this movie that the Joker pulls off. When you see that, you realize how good this movie is going to be. You don't know what's going to happen after that for the rest of the movie, except for one scene. Any car fan would know what's going to happen. But you sit there and you're like expecting one thing, and they definitely go for the other end. You sit there watching this movie, and there's like about, I don't know exactly how long, but there's this pause where there's no Joker, and you feel it. You actually start to feel like, when is he coming? You start to feel the length of the movie again. Then he comes again, and the movie seems to just like, you want more when he's on screen. I'm not even a Heath Ledger fan. Like, he's done a couple good movies, 10 Things I Hate About You, and blah, 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 so on. And Knight's Tale, blah, blah, blah. But this movie, they can't even make another Batman movie after this. Sorry, phone rang. So I was saying, they cannot make another Batman movie. If they do, it's not going to live up to this. This movie is the reason why people say The Good Die Young. Heath Ledger's best movie ever. The best movie, I could say, hands down, that I've seen in the last 5 years that came out. There's no movie better than this. The acting by Heath Ledger, that just pulls off the whole movie. Everyone else could just be standing like, la, 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 la. And his role sucks you in. People that hate Heath Ledger love this movie. I went into this movie expecting total crap, because every other movie is kind of superhero. I love superhero movies, and I don't like DC. But this movie made me love the Batman movies. This shouldn't be called a Batman or a comic book movie. This should be called a fucking movie. Just get rid of the superhero label on it. Just call it what it is. A master fucking piece. Acting is on par with everything. No one in this movie acts like an actor. They all, like, it's like they lived and breathed this character. Heath Ledger looks as crazy as you can be, with the makeup slowly coming off more and more during the movie, but you never tell it's him. You don't even know it's Heath Ledger. Like, seriously, you don't think, wow, that's Heath Ledger. He's pretty good. You think, holy fucking shit, that is the fucking Joker. You fucking can't understand this. The visuals for Two-Face are like the best you will ever see in a movie. The second you see that, you're like, that is Two-Face. The character being twisted in this movie to become a villain, I'm sorry if that's a spoiler to anyone, but it pulls off the character 1,000 times better than even the comic book did. This movie is the villain movie of the century. It doesn't even need the Batman in it, even though he has an awesome scene with this plane, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That made Batman forever. There's no way you're beating that scene right there. It's unbelievable, this movie. This is probably going to be the longest video I've ever made, but after you see this movie and you let it settle in your head, you're going to keep on thinking more and more and more. And there's no way that the first time you saw this, you predicted anything but the one car scene with the Lamborghini. Not to ruin it, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyone with a half a brain could figure out what was going to happen. But seriously, oh my god, the acting in this movie and twists that you haven't seen in so long that it becomes new again were in there. Oh. And the Batman actually not being Batman. He was the Dark Knight. This was the perfect title for it, because it's not a Batman movie like before. This was the Dark Knight. He is how the comic books portrayed him. He is even better than how the comic books portrayed him. He takes what he needs to do to make sure that everyone else out there is going to live safe. He takes the rap on him, like what he created the whole thing for. Everything he created the Batman for. How can I describe this without giving out spoilers? I'll put it perfectly. I had someone come to my movie theater buying soda after I saw the movie the day before. This was Thursday night when they saw the movie. I saw it Wednesday. It was the van showing at 12 o'clock at night. He dressed like Two-Face, and he had the original Two-Face makeup with peeling skin from the 90s TV show, the TV show, cartoon, and movie where his face is pretty much, you can tell it's makeup. When I told him that he looks nothing like Two-Face, people that were working with me that didn't see the movie said that I was being mean. After the movie was over, this person came up to me and told me I was right, that I was not being mean, I was serious. He looks nothing like what Two-Face looks like in this, and he dressed exactly like he did in the cartoon and everything like that. This movie, bad guys are this movie. Batman is just like the bad guys of the old movies, where he's just there, blah, 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 every once in a while, and holds the movie a little bit together and holds the story. You'd rather see the bad guys in this movie than Batman. That's how good this is. You root for the bad guys. And because they just... The Joker appears when you least expect him. And you don't know, because he does anything. He is Psycho in this movie. He is what the Joker was written as, the Psycho. And what I really hate about this is one scene is sort of a spoilage, where the Joker hints at that they will be fighting forever, and he says basically this battle will live on forever, like it does in the comic book. And then that's when it hits you, this guy's dead. We're not gonna have this living on forever. We're having this once and only glimpse at perfection, and never again. Even if he still was alive, I don't even know if he could make another movie this good. If he could, he would be counted as the Joker for the rest of his life, because this was perfection. And anyone who tells you this movie sucked has no soul, has no movie-going experience, has no in-depth thought of a movie, because this movie was awesome. And I can't keep on talking, because I think this is like a 12 minutes now, or 7 minutes, I don't know. But sorry about the pauses in this, phone kept on ringing. Comment if you've seen the movie, if you haven't, whatever you think about my rambling on. I don't give a shit. Love this movie. Peace out to Maybe an Atheist that did the same thing. Anyone who'd like to have a discussion about this movie that's seen it, start posting some video responses to this, and I'll get back to you. And I'd like to have a discussion about whatever anyone else thought about this movie. So peace out. Put down your pointer finger, index finger, whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, fuck out, lick it and tick it.